Broadcasting around the world on the World Wide Web.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh yeah. Broadcasting live from the Josie Network studios in downtown Medina, Tennessee. It's that time of week again. It's time for the Josie Show. Bringing you the most exciting music news and guests from around the world. Right here on the Josie Show. Please make welcome the beautiful, the talented, the lovely, America's radio sweetheart, Mrs. Josie Passantino Boone.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Josie Show. I'm Josie Passantino Boone, and we have an exciting interview for all of you today. We have Danni Nicholls joining me, so I'm really looking forward to speaking with her and sharing this interview with all of you. But before we jump right in, I want to talk a little bit about the 12th Annual Josie Music Awards because it is fast approaching. It's coming up September 20th. We're going to be back at the Grand Ole Opry House. We have so many special guests, awards, presentations. We have, oh my goodness, you name it. We have it, and there's gonna be some special guests, special moments. We're really looking forward, to this because we put so much love and heart and soul into this program, and we just can't wait for you all to see what we've been working on. And it's just gonna be a blast. So if you want to come, if you want to attend, tickets are going very quickly. You can get tickets at josiemusicawards.com. They're available there. But yes, we look forward to seeing everybody and celebrating independent music artists and the legends we know and love. So it's going to be a great mix. We're really looking forward to this. And of course, we're all genre. So come on in. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be nonstop magic is what I'm calling this for this year. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm really looking forward to sharing this interview. So here it is. Danni Nicholls. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. So we have a lot, of exciting things to talk about. Of course, one of which is your new album, Making Moves, which is amazing. I might add. You're very welcome. So what does this album represent in your life and career compared to your previous albums, would you say?
Yeah, I mean, I've just continued to be living life a lot and humaning a lot and having a lot of feelings and then writing about them. And it just so happens that between my last album in 2019 and this one, so much stuff happened. There was, something that we all went through, of course. And then personally, I moved countries. I moved from the UK to the US. Lots of life happening. And so, and I've just been writing about it and gearing up to document that time in this album. And now it's finally sort of out there. So it's been a long and winding road to get to this point. But, and I think that's sort of embedded in there in the songs is trying to keep going and resilience and overcoming and all of that.
Yes, resilience is a huge theme in the album. And you described Making Moves as like the grounding, healing force that you desperately needed. Was there a particular moment that made you realize these songs are helpful to not only your healing process, but it could also be quite helpful to other people who may find themselves in the same situations? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think for me, I use songs to process my life and my experiences, and some of them are fairly universal themes, that's my hope is that they resonate with people, and that perhaps my story of overcoming and keeping on even when things are hard might help other people feel the same. I don't know for sure, but that would be the hope.
Yes. Oh, and you definitely make that happen because there's so much wonderful music on here that really resonates to a lot of different emotions that people feel, as humans. And your latest single, I do want to point out, The Wreckage, is incredibly emotional. Can you tell us a little bit more about this song, if you would?
Yeah, I mean, that is one of the cornerstones of the album for sure. It
Yeah.
is, I mean, like I've said a few times now, like, I use music, I use these songs really predominantly to help me process life. And this
Sure.
one was a big one because I had just moved to the US,
Mm-hmm.
and that wasn't entirely planned. I sort of accidentally moved to the US. I was here on a tour, and um, I guess my gut or the universe was like, oh, now is the time you should move here. And so I ended up staying, and basically I'm still here 4 years later. Um, but at that time, trying to decide whether that was the right thing I should do, and like outside influences, I got swayed off course, and that song really helped ground me and come back to myself. And I think, like we all come to these crossroads in life sometimes, and we have to make these big decisions, and we can be influenced and be swayed off course, but you have to come back to what you know is true, and you're really deep in your heart and your gut. And I think
Yeah.
this song helped me get back to that space.
Yes. Oh, it's such a great song. I hope everyone checks it out. And, as you mentioned, you moved from the UK. You're now in Music City. You made Nashville your home. How do you feel like living in Music City has influenced your songwriting and your musical journey? Do you think it had any influence at all? Would
Oh,
you say?
sure. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's been many years of coming back and forth to
Mhm.
Music City. I
Yeah.
grew up listening to a lot of country music and American roots music that came out of the city. So it was always this like mecca for music. And I've just had this ongoing love affair for many years with it. And then it's been 4 years now. I've been living here, and what has always been the case is that it helps me up my game. You can't come here and just be you just have to really push yourself out of
Yeah.
your comfort zone so that you can rise up to the challenge of being surrounded by the best musicians and songwriters in the world. And and
Mhm.
I'm trying to do that. I think it really pushes me outside my comfort zone, and I think that's healthy and good. So,
Yeah.
and the community, of course, is incredible. I live in East Nashville, and I'm friends with so many songwriters, and we all understand each other and this life that we've chosen, and so that feels really good too.
Oh, that must feel so good. Yes. Oh, I love that. I love that you are thriving in Music City.
I
You
sure am.
you are, and you're doing so amazing. You really are. And I want
Thank
to talk a
you.
little bit. Of course, I want to go back to the wreckage because you actually have a music video out for it as well. What was it like filming the video?
Yeah, this particular video
Yeah.
was so since it was the main single, the first single, um and I sort of had been playing the song for a while, so I had sort of collected quite a lot of performance footage of it. Me like, in the field with the song as it were.
Right.
Um and because some of the song lyrics allude to, a journey and the actual wreckage,
Mhm.
my director had the idea that I would be driving, and we're driving around Nashville, and so paired
Mhm.
with it's more a feeling. It's not a huge story arc. The feeling of the video really, I was so pleased with the emotion that came out of the video. It really matches the song, and
Mhm.
yeah, it came out pretty good. If people want to check it out, there's a
Yeah.
few singles, a few videos out there. Um,
Check it
related to this album. So yeah, I'm really proud of that. I'm not a huge content creator most of the time, and I struggle with that, but I really went to town on this album to give it the best
out.
shot. And yeah, so I'm excited that that's out there now.
I love that. Yes, please make sure you check it out, everybody. Check out the music video. It's available on YouTube. And you worked with the award-winning producer Sarah Peacock. She produced Making Moves. What made the two of you such a great creative match? How do you feel she helped shape the sound of this record?
Yeah, I mean, I've admired Sarah for many years. She is an
Yeah.
incredible singer-songwriter. She produces her own stuff. She's produced some other projects that I've heard and just loved. I just love the choices that she makes. She's very bold and
Mhm.
courageous in experimenting with sounds and directions. So, I wanted to really branch out sonically, and she really helped me find a really good mix of more modern synthy kind of sounds, but also rooted in that classic country singer songwriter sound as well. And I think the blend is really great. And she just is great in the studio with the musicians. She just steered the ship, and I
Mhm.
love her ideas and just how she kept us all on track,
Oh,
you know. So,
yes.
yeah.
Oh, you need, I mean, you really do need that. I mean, teamwork really does make the dream work. When you have a great producer, it can mean so much to a project, you know?
Yeah, totally. Because we have,
Yeah.
like not all the time in the world to make this thing where there's a set amount of
Right.
time, and for her to keep us on track, but also be so expansive in our approach was very refreshing. And we had a great time. We just had fun as well,
Yeah.
you know. So,
That's what it's about. I'm so happy to hear that. You got to have fun no
yeah,
matter what you do. Yes, I
that's right.
love that. And I wanted to talk about this because I thought this was really cool. So your grandmother actually introduced you to Americana roots music at a very young age. Do you remember the first artist or song that like really truly sparked your love for Americana?
It would be
Mm.
tricky to just pick one. I mean,
Right, right.
there is, funnily enough, one of the songs that in 2024, I put out a covers album, and I put some of those early songs that she and I shared a love for on there. And
Yes.
one of the songs that there is video evidence of me dancing around a party to age 2 or 3, and that has always
Love it.
stuck with me. And that's the Tennessee Waltz. So,
Love it.
it is a lifelong connection to this place, and that's a really important song for me. The Tennessee Waltz, that was an early one.
Yes. Oh, that's amazing. You can really be influenced, just by family at such a young age too. Yeah, it's incredible how it kind of carries on to adulthood, you know?
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
It's obviously been so important to me,
Yeah.
that early influence, because it's shaped my whole life, and
Right?
I really really feel so connected to that
That's
music.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And you wrapped up your California tour. How did that go? Did you have a good time?
Oh, the best time. It's so
Yeah.
beautiful out there, and I can't not know about that weather now. It's
Right.
just perfection. Summer in California. And the shows were incredible. It was a lot of shows. It was like 13 shows in 16 days, which is perhaps
Ooh,
the most shows in the shortest time I've ever done. But it was beautiful. I met so many great people, had a blast, and it was the first time out there, really meeting new people and playing new places. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity. So yeah, back and tired, but happy.
right. Yes, you're gonna need to hibernate a little bit, just a
I
little
think
bit,
so.
relax.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I totally understand, but that's amazing. I have some fun questions for you if you don't mind.
Sure.
Perfect, perfect. I love my fun questions. So while performing, and you do quite a bit, as you mentioned, have you ever had any embarrassing onstage moments that you can recall? Anything that um maybe went awry while performing?
Oh wow.
That's a tough one. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, things run fairly smooth. I mean, it's a funny one.
Right.
Sometimes, the most embarrassing, of course, is just forgetting the lyrics to your own song, and
True.
having to stop and be like, I don't recall the
Mhm.
lyrics to this song, and
Right.
that
It's
has,
hard.
complete mind blank. That
Hmm.
happens not that often, but when it does, it's pretty embarrassing.
I
Um,
I hear you. I hear you.
that's the main one that is coming to mind. Unfortunately, no hugely funny,
That's
embarrassing stories on stage.
that's good. Trust me. Yes, that's perfectly fine. I mean, forgetting lyrics is so common. I mean, I always wonder, I'm not a performer myself, so I always wonder how you even remember all of the lyrics to songs. You know what I mean? It's just so much.
Yeah,
Hard.
that it is. The human brain is, and the capacity
Yeah.
is pretty incredible. But when it malfunctions, it does it pretty hard sometimes, and
Right?
it's like, wow, like total glitch. Where did that go? Where did
Right.
those lyrics go?
It's
Um,
so interesting. It
yeah,
really is how it
for
works.
sure.
Yes. And then the last fun question that I have for you, is there an artist that you would love to collaborate with that you haven't had the opportunity yet?
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Oh,
she must get this a lot, but honestly, my musical hero is Brandy Carlisle, of course, and
yeah.
I would just love, several of my friends have been lucky enough to meet her and collaborate with her, but that would be,
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Oh,
She's the like main one probably that I would cite.
oh, that would be amazing. I hope it happens because I think you two would work really well together.
Right? I
You
know.
know?
I think that too.
Yes, it would be amazing. Here I am, hoping I'm bringing it to fruition. I'm putting
Thank you.
good vibes into the universe for you. Yes, you're very welcome. And I hope everyone checks out Making Moves, your new album. Right now, it's available everywhere that you could stream your music. Also, check out the latest single, The Wreckage. You won't regret it. And I want to thank you so much for chatting with me. It truly was a pleasure speaking with you, and it was a lot of fun.
You too. Thanks so much, Josie. This was so fun.
Oh, thank you so much, Danni Nicholls, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Josie Show today, and a big thank you to my special guest, Danni Nicholls. Please make sure you go and check her out. She has a website, Danni, Danni, Nicholls, NICHOLLS.com, DanniNicholls.com. Make sure you check out her website. Her social media links are on there as well, so you could follow her on like Instagram, Facebook, etc. So make sure you go and check her out. It was such a pleasure getting the opportunity to talk to her. And our next show is August 20th, just in a couple days. We have Sarah Hardwig, who was introduced to the world on America's Got Talent recently, and she also has a new single. So we're going to talk about that and so much more. So stay tuned wherever you're listening from the world. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned at josieshow.com or wherever you listen on all of our platforms. Thank you all, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.